How are things post-hurricane for you?
They're good. My family had some structural damage, but nothing crazy. Everyone got out safe, so that's the most important thing.
What about the gap for the football team? You had a game and then you didn't have a game, and just the whole preparation and routine thing going on for all you guys.
It's just sped up. It's kind of our normal week. Got to get going. Got to be ready to play on Friday. But it's funny. It probably helped us. We were nicked up a little bit and tired, and probably we're in need of a couple of those days. And you gotta come out here for the first day, and some guys were flying around and a little more energy than we were having.
Do you think it would have been tough to play a game last weekend with your mind maybe elsewhere, or did you guys kind of want to play?
Absolutely. Just because when you watch the news, the projection had it coming here, had it not coming here. So especially me, I'm a family man, so of course I would, I think most of the guys on the team would have been worried about their families and worried about what was going on here, and mine wouldn't be 100% on the game at UConn.
How tough is it? I mean, how much do you have to condense and compact to prepare in 3 days?
You just got to change your mentality. You got to change your mindset. You got to come in here. You got to give a little extra because the game has to be played. So you just got to come in here, watch a little bit more film. Spend a little less time at home. But I think we'll be ready. I think we'll be ready to go.
So has this been like a 12, 14-hour day for you guys?
No, I mean it was just our normal. Would be our Tuesday practice. It was our Tuesday practice today, and tomorrow will be our Wednesday practice. And we just got to be, like I said, everything's condensed, but we got to be ready to go.
They're not going to have high school football on Friday. You're going to play. I mean, kind of the only game in town. Are you kind of relishing the opportunity to be in that situation where people want to see football, they come see you?
Absolutely. I think Coach Strong said it today. He invited every high school football team to come to Raymond James, and I think just to give back to the community and give them something to do on a Friday night, especially after what just happened, to be good and to watch us play and come out and see the Bulls would be, real nice to see, and it'd be nice to have a packed stadium.
Guess you expect Northeast to be there?
I hope so. I hope Jeremy brings them over.
Before the season, Coach Strong said when he met with all the defensive players for the first time, he felt like you guys, you said you didn't carry your weight last year. You really wanted to do better. Did you come into the season with a little chip on your shoulder on the defense and, really determined to make it better?
Oh, absolutely. I think after how we left off last season wasn't something that we wanted to, keep riding on. Especially as seniors, you didn't want to go out again and kind of give the same mediocre performance. So this year, before this whole season started, I think you came out here and you saw guys that had a chip on their shoulder, guys who necessarily didn't care. Not saying they didn't care, but didn't have, that much of it, that much invested in it. You saw them come back and have a lot invested in it and have a lot of, just preparation and wanting to do good. And I think you're seeing that so far this season. It's only been 2 games, so.
Everybody good, everybody fine. Power will be out for a couple of days. I've been talking to my brother and them. But everybody fine back home, just got a little flood. Not in the city area, but downtown Miami, that's it.
Where you been the last few days? You been back there or up here or what?
I stayed up here. I stayed here, family stayed home, and daughter went to Tampa, but to Tallahassee. But she should be on her way back home. She should have made it by now. So when I get inside, I'll call and make sure everybody okay back at home and make sure she okay.
Did it relieve a lot of pressure off your mind to not play the game last week? That you weren't traveling, you could just concentrate on the hurricane stuff and all?
At the end of the day, you can't call it. Things happen. The hurricane came and Coach Strong wanted us to stay here. But at the end of the day, I like what Coach Strong did. He kept the team together and made sure everybody stay safe. If you wanted to go home and be with your family and make sure they're okay, that was a good thing. So I hope just relieve my mind and just go out and play the game this week.
Now, as far as this week goes, it's a shorter week of preparation, but it seems like you guys had the extra time from last week. Does it really not matter that we're on a, quote, 3-day week?
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still have to go out there and play. You still have to, come together as a team and play the game of football. But we came out today and we worked hard. We went around, made good throws. Defense made good plays. But at the end of the day, we still stay together as a team.
How would you assess your play so far?
I say I got to pick it up more at the end of the day. It's high expectations for me. My team, seeing a lot of things out of me. The coach seeing a lot of things out of me. And, I'm expecting a lot from myself. So at the end of the day, you just got to go out there and play. And every time you come out here to practice, you got to just pick 2 things to execute on. And, right now, just working on accuracy and making sure I make every play count.
Is there something you can't do in a 3-day week that you would normally do in a 5-day week, like less reps or something you got to cut out just because it's such a short week?
You know, I did all reps today. You know, had to come back out and get a lot of reps and make sure that, you know, I'm on top of my game and make sure the guys on top of their game. So I came out today and made sure everybody come out today and be prepared to practice. You know, you can't think about what happened. You know, at the end of the day, you know, thank God that everybody made it out safe, people, family, and, you know, the people that were standing in the Sundome.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just happy that everybody made it out safe, but we just have to continue playing football.
So you're playing under the Friday night lights. There's no high school football. People want to see a football game after a stressful week. They come see you. You think it could be a pretty good event on Friday night?
Yes, it'll be a really pretty good event. You know, people come out and watch the game. Family, friends, schools from around the town. You know, they come out and watch the game. You know, you got to put on a show. It ain't nothing going on but your game, so you have to do something to make the people feel happy and thank them for coming.